Okay, so we have here is dumping ground. Piece of rebar. Check this out. That right there. Apple Valley Equestrian. It's a piece of steel. I'll turn it over so it can't poke anybody. Telephone poles, creosote. You cannot bury creosote wood products. You have to go to a special dump in Fontana. I tried to take railroad ties once to the county dump up here, not knowing that they wouldn't accept it. I had a dump truck and I dumped them out and they came running up and I had to pick them all up and I had to take them down to Fontana. So this is it's right here. Is what the city's doing at the equestrian center. They're dumping. I took pictures of this 5 years ago. I'm going to try to find the stills, and you can see that this wasn't here 5 years ago. Basically, concrete, vegetation, old pipe, paint. Asphalt, more sheet metal. Step on that. Concrete, old tire. There's an old tire that's being buried. More concrete. Plastic bucket for your kid to step on and get hurt. Another tire getting buried. More concrete. Chain link. Come through here with a horse and you're going to get tangled up in that. You're going to have some major vet bills. Let me remind you, Apple Valley Equestrian Center, not horse friendly. I've got a feeling if I went poking around down there, I just might find some old tires, but trash. little more sheet metal for your kid horse to get tangled up in. You know, the other day I was reading on the Town of Apple Valley website, which when you're self-promoting yourself, you do nothing but talk about what's good, or at least you want to be perceived as good. And I think they actually hire a company to do it for them. So it was interesting to say that Apple Valley was unique in regards to it had a vast expanse of equestrian trails for people to ride their horses on. And I'm not sure. Okay, what this is right here. This is the Apple Valley Christmas light hookup. Zip cord, lamp cord, it's got wired together and then taped and then buried. Then it follows this. Goes underground right here through this little slat, comes up over here and it's spliced together. Other thing over here is propane hose. Apparently what they do is they bring a propane tank in and then they got this rubber hose going into the fire pit. So the propane hose goes into the fire pit. Here we have a rubber hose in the fire pit. I don't know. Somehow a rubber hose in a fire pit with propane gas going through it doesn't make sense. Top of the light fixture missing, so it's not waterproof. Pipe sticking out of the ground, so when you tie your horse up to here, if your horse sets back or pulls back and takes off running because something spooks him, he's going to run into this pipe because he's not going to see it, and this right here is going to disembowel your horse. And the next thing is once your horse, if your horse makes it past that, oh my goodness, look. They're burning tires. This right here. This is the steel belts of a car tire. And they're burning it here at the Apple Valley Equestrian Center. Anyhow, if your horse makes it past that, gotta run into this T-post, which will pretty much finish off the disembowelment factor. I can't believe they're burning tires out here. That's a good one. Right there. I would also suggest that this copper line be in box, because if the kids bend it a few times, it's going to pop off. Oh, Arizona Pipeline. If you're looking for one of your signs, it's at the town of Apple Valley. One of your barricades. So, gas line is not supported. Right there's a coupling. If somebody stepped on that, it would break the coupling. Flex laying on the deck up there. Flex comes down, goes over, comes up. It's laying across on the deck, which is not a proper installation. Guarantee you that that exhaust fan for the kitchen does not have a disconnect up there. Okay. I still like this tire burning. This is awesome. Let's see what else is in here. This is probably a can of lighter fluid. I think that's a lighter fluid can. And they're starting the fires with road flares. Okay. Oh, here. I guess it's so the birds can make their nest. Here's another super custom electrical splice. Okie dokie. Looks like somebody cut down a perfectly healthy tree. Check this tree out. This was probably a really nice pine tree. And it appears as though it got cut off because it doesn't have any evidence of any rot. I got a feeling somebody who hangs out here wanted some good firewood, so they cut down the tree. Not to mention this piece of plastic pipe. But that appears to have been a very healthy tree. But for whatever reason, somebody cut it down.